Okay, guys, we're back. Another episode straight from the Norwegian Jade. So, in today's video, we're going to get into talking about how Joe Biden's dog has bitten somebody for the 11th time in the White House, and talk a little bit about like why it was just ridiculous for him to even get the dog to begin with. So yeah, we're going to get into that here shortly. I got a lot of stuff on my mind in reference to this channel. A lot of new ideas. I feel like just me sitting here talking is just kind of boring. The content matter might be informative and whatever, but I just feel like, looking around at other creators, they're doing things that I want to do. I just don't know exactly how to do it, in reference to specific programs, how to put something right here and talk about it, how to go to a video and maybe even have the video on the damn screen while I'm watching the video, pausing it, commenting on it, things like this. I want to do stuff like that because I find myself interested and intrigued at that type of stuff as I'm watching other people's content. So yeah, I'm gonna do all I can to make this video as entertaining and informative as possible, and I feel like what I'm doing right now, I watch my shit back and I'm like, oh, okay, informative or whatever, but it could be better. And I love that. So if you guys have any suggestions as far as that stuff is concerned, I'm all ears. Leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you do watch my content. Because if you're just watching it and you're getting stuff out of it and you're not subscribing or liking the video, that's like you stealing, the whole candy bowl from the front of the line on Halloween when you're supposed to just take one and leave. Don't be that kid that just steals. So, Joe Biden got a 120-pound German Shepherd from the shelter. Arguably the busiest man in the entire world. Hold on a sec, we're gonna get an announcement. This is fucked. It's if you could hear me over this announcement that's completely shitting on my video right now. We're back in Greece and it's fucking raining right now. I don't know if you could see the rain. But it's not the best weather. Cheers. Take a little sip of this. And think about the fact that Joe Biden has a 120-pound German Shepherd. Joe Biden, 80s. He's in his 80s. And he's literally never home. So just think about those two things real quick before we keep going on with this video. If you're 80 years old and you can barely...
Again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who wish to go ashore, wait or without ticket, do not proceed to the tender platform at this time.
Can you
Once
shut
again,
the...
for those guests
Shut the
who
fuck
wish
up.
to go ashore, you may not proceed to the tender platform at this time.
Awesome. Are you done?
Anytime you keep
Fuck's sake, cunt.
Once again, we have tender votes available right now. So for those of you who wish to go ashore, you have
I'm gonna start this video over now. You fucking cocksucker. God bless it. We're back. So we're talking about why it's probably not a good idea to get a 120-pound German Shepherd from the shelter if you're the president of the United States of America and you're literally never going to be home. That's not even the main issue. You can't handle a 120-pound German Shepherd. The dog's bitten 11 times. 11 times. And when you have a dog with a bite history like that, you need to be somebody who's actually physically capable of handling a 120-pound bite case, bite risk. What the fuck are you thinking, Joe? I don't know. I often, when I turn the TV on and see you speaking, it's really hard to tell what you might be thinking because most of the time it's pressure. And you're like, I'm sorry, what was that? Was that English? I'm just so proud to have somebody who can't formulate a sentence as the leader of the free world. This isn't supposed to be a political video. I'm just saying, you're 80 years old, you could barely speak, you're never home. Probably not a good idea to even get a dog to begin with, let alone a 120-pound German Shepherd who is biting people. Oh, just take it to a trainer. Okay. Dog goes to a trainer. Is Joe Biden gonna show up for the sessions, for the lessons? Nope. Because Joe Biden isn't even the one that spends all the time with the dog. The fucking nanny. Okay, the White House fucking housekeeper. All right, that's who spends all the time with the dog. So bring her, and then maybe But you're in no position to formulate the relationship you need with your dog, Joe. You couldn't physically do it anyway. Dog's too strong for you, you know. And that's just a fucking objective fact about it. So anyway, I don't know. I don't really know if there's much more to say about this specific topic. Some people should maybe consider a goldfish, something that doesn't require as much hands-on maintenance, right? Whenever you hear a dog trainer say, if you don't have enough time to have a dog, probably don't get one. Because everybody in this industry that knows anything about anything knows what type of commitment that it takes to produce the dog that you envision. Like every once so often, like people will get lucky and have this like, just this magical dog that just doesn't have any behavioral issues, doesn't ever develop any behavioral issues. It's just like this dog that was just perfect. Didn't have to do much with it. Was never really a worry, but 95% of the time, that is not the case, okay? If you don't have enough time to mentally and physically fulfill these dogs, especially these power breeds, these working breeds, they are going to be pent up. They're going to develop behavioral issues because you're not satisfying. Dog isn't satisfied. You need to satisfy that shit. You need to build a relationship so that you can get the dog that you envision. Because for whatever reason, people go into dog ownership thinking that it's going to be a specific kind of way based on maybe what they heard, based on maybe a dog they had as a child, like they don't remember having to put in much work because it was like that perfect dog. Dude, I can't tell you how many times people bring me dogs and they're like, oh, well, my last dog, I don't give a bollocks about your last dog. That's not this dog. So between people not doing the research and having this preconceived notion going into dog ownership, these are the issues. These are the issues. You end up with a 120-pound German Shepherd from the shelter, completely green, probably already has behavioral issues, and you take that dog and you put it into the White House with a fucking 80-year-old mumbling, fumbling fool. What are we thinking?